Ladies and gentlemen, meet the stars of our show today. We have more, and we have more. More and More were two brothers who always wanted, you guessed it, more and more. One day, More and More were sitting in their garden doing their favorite reading. They were poring over the advertisements that arrived in their letterbox each week, when all of a sudden they came across an offer that they just could not refuse. It was the holiday of a lifetime. It didn't matter that they'd just been on holiday, because this was a bigger and a better holiday. It didn't even matter that they didn't have any money, because they had, where is it? Yeah, here we go. They had their flexible friend, which, how should we put it, they had borrowed from their dad. More One picked up the phone and booked their holiday in the sun, while More Two read out the numbers from Daddy's plastic miracle. Having booked, they decided to celebrate by ordering a pizza. Not just any pizza, but a big cheese and ham pizza. They had 3 huge slices each, and then they even gave 1 slice to their Teletubby, which was about the most generous thing that they'd ever done in their lives. Pizza over, they agreed that they would leave the dishes to Mum, because they had some more important things to do, like packing. They got out their largest suitcases, and then they started to think about what they were going to take. I know, I'm going to take some clothes, said More One. Well, I'm going to take more clothes than you, said More Two. Well then, I'm going to take 2 cuddly toys, said More One. In that case, I'm going to take my Lego, said More Two. If you take your Lego, then I'm going to take my train set, said More One. Okay then, if you're going to take a train set, I'm going to take my houseplant, said More Two. If you take a houseplant, then I'm going to take a chair, said More One. If you take a chair, then I'm going to take our dog, said More Two. Well, if you're going to take our dog, said More One, then I'm going to take Moratillo, our little baby brother. Well, if you take Moratillo, then I'm going to take Morito, our middle brother. Well, if you take Morito, then I'm going to take my bicycle, said More One. Well, if you take your bicycle, then I'm going to take Dad's car, said More Two. It was about this point that More Two figured out it might not fit. So they set about stuffing and squeezing everything that they could into their suitcases. They even had to jump up and down on them to fit everything in. But when they went to pick them up, they were far too heavy. Ugh! Even dressed as superheroes, they didn't have the strength to move them. We'll never get off to our holiday on time. Just then, their mum, who had been quietly listening to their goings-on, walked in with a couple of smaller bags. Here you go, she said. I've packed you something lighter and a little bit more manageable for the road ahead. Thanks, Mum, they said, as they set off on their adventure of a lifetime.
Seek the kingdom of God above all else and live righteously, and God will give you everything you need. Matthew 6, verse 33.